Can a Saudi side convince Raphinha with a staggering €100 million offer? Will Benzema's move to Fenerbahce shake up the Turkish league? And how will Mbappé's presentation as a Real Madrid player change the dynamics in Spain? Meanwhile, PSG sets their sights on the rising star Khvicha Kvaratskhelia. Will they secure their main target? All this and much more in today's episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay up to date with the latest transfer news and rumors. Are you ready? Let's dive in. After the departure of key players Kylian Mbappe, Lionel Messi, and Neymar, who had put significant pressure on the club's wage bill, PSG managed to resolve all issues related to financial fair play. The club is now ready to shake up the transfer market once again with multi-million-dollar deals. According to sources within the club, PSG's new head coach, Luis Enrique, has requested the acquisition of a central defender from the management. This is due to the injury of Lucas Hernandez, who has torn his cruciate ligaments again, as well as the injury-prone nature of Presnel Kimpembe, who missed most of last season. Additionally, Marquinhos' age is raising certain concerns. One of the main candidates for strengthening PSG's central defense is 18-year-old Lenny Yoro from Lille. The young Frenchman has attracted the attention of many top European clubs. However, according to journalist Simon Jones, Lille intends to demand at least €40 million for their player. Yoro himself would prefer to move to Real Madrid, but the Blancos are asking the player to be patient, as the transfer of a central defender is not a priority for them this summer. This gives PSG a chance to get ahead of the Madrid club in the race for the promising Frenchman. An alternative option for the Parisians is Ibrahima Konate from Liverpool. As reported by the French publication L'Équipe, PSG's management highly values the player's versatility, as he is capable of covering any position in defence and is equally proficient with both feet. However, Liverpool does not intend to part with the player and plans to extend his contract. Konate himself, according to available information, is happy at the English club and is ready to stay. PSG is also actively seeking a replacement for the departed Kylian Mbappe. The main candidate is Khvicha Kvaratskhelia from Napoli. According to Corriere dello Sport, the Italian club rejected an offer of €100 million and intends to demand €150 million for the Georgian winger. At the same time, Kvaratskhelia himself has already agreed to a move to PSG. It remains to be hoped that Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis will not delay negotiations, as he has done in the past, which led to players being sold for half their real value. Given PSG's financial capabilities and the ambitions of the new coaching staff, it can be expected that the Parisian club will make more than one high-profile deal in the current transfer window. However, acquiring players of the caliber of Yoro and Kvaratskhelia is not an easy task, even for PSG, given the competition from other giants of European football and the pricing policies of clubs unwilling to part with their talents. A powerful Saudi Arabian football club is reportedly preparing a substantial offer of $100 million to sign Barcelona winger Raphinha this summer, according to Mundo Deportivo. The Brazilian international has attracted interest from the unnamed Saudi Pro League team following his impressive performances this season. Despite starting only 17 games in La Liga, Raphinha scored 6 goals and provided 9 assists, surpassing his goal involvement tally from the previous campaign, where he started 25 matches. The 27-year-old joined Barcelona from Leeds United last summer for a fee of $70 million and has previously rejected offers from both the Middle East and the Premier League, expressing his contentment at the Catalan club. When questioned about the links to Saudi Arabia and a potential departure from Barcelona, Raphinha responded, "I have a contract," while speaking to El Chiringuito. In addition to the significant transfer fee, the Saudi Arabian club is also reportedly willing to double Raphinha's current wages at Barcelona. The winger's contract with the Spanish club runs until 2027. While Barcelona would stand to make a substantial profit from the sale, Raphinha's immediate focus remains on the upcoming Copa America tournament with the Brazilian national team. Any decisions regarding his future are likely to be made once the international competition concludes. The potential move comes amidst a growing trend of high-profile players being lured to the Saudi Pro League, with the league's financial power allowing clubs to offer lucrative contracts to top talent from around the world. In a surprise move, Jose Mourinho has been appointed as the new head coach of Turkish club Fenerbahce, but sources close to the Portuguese coach suggest that his heart is still set on taking the reins of the Portugal national team. In a recent interview, Mourinho revealed that he had turned down an offer to manage Portugal's national team while he was still at Roma, a decision he now regrets. This was the second time he had rejected an offer from his home country, and Mourinho has vowed not to make the same mistake again. According to NTV Sport, Mourinho's contract with Fenerbahce includes a special clause that would allow him to leave the club if he receives an official offer from the Portugal national team. However, with current manager Lautaro Martinez enjoying a successful spell and producing impressive results, it seems unlikely that Mourinho will get his chance anytime soon. Meanwhile, Mourinho is focused on his new role at Fenerbahce, where he has been tasked with building a strong team capable of competing with the likes of Galatasaray. The club's management is reportedly willing to back him with significant resources, including a potential move for Karim Benzema, whom Mourinho worked with during his time at Real Madrid. Todd Ficha reports that Mourinho is confident he can persuade Benzema to make the switch, despite the French striker's current contract with Al Ittihad in Saudi Arabia. Benzema has been seeking a way out of the Saudi Pro League, and Mourinho's connections with the league's authorities could prove crucial in facilitating a move. Mourinho has a history of getting the best out of veteran players, and the prospect of linking up with Benzema again could be an attractive one for both parties. The Portuguese coach has a reputation for building strong relationships with his players, as seen during his time at Manchester United with the likes of Nemanja Matic and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. While Mourinho's ultimate goal remains taking charge of the Portugal national team, he is committed to making a success of his time at Fenerbahce. With the club's management willing to provide him with the resources he needs, Mourinho will be looking to make a swift impact in Turkey and prove himself as one of the top coaches. French forward Kylian Mbappe, who previously refused to sign Real Madrid jerseys out of respect for his current club Paris Saint-Germain, now appears ready to join the Spanish giants. According to Marca, Mbappe is likely to fly to Madrid next week, most probably on Thursday, June 6th, to sign a contract and be officially presented as a Los Blancos player. PSG has already given their consent for the transfer of their star player. Even the French national team will be pleased if Mbappe changes club colours before the start of the European Championship, as recently stated by national team head coach Didier Deschamps. Real Madrid plans to organise a grand presentation for Mbappe at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, comparable to the one held for Cristiano Ronaldo. The club is meticulously planning every detail of the upcoming event. Meanwhile, according to reports from the German publication Bild, Real Madrid is also interested in Bayern Munich midfielder Joshua Kimmich as a replacement for Toni Kroos. Despite Kimmich's good relationship with coach Hans-Dieter Flick, it is unlikely that the player will move to Barcelona, as the Catalan club cannot meet the Germans' financial demands. At the same time, Barcelona missed the opportunity to sign defensive midfielder Guido Rodriguez, with whom they had previously reached an agreement. Due to the changing situation at the club and the failure to fulfill the agreements, Rodriguez is now open to negotiations with other teams. Barcelona had also previously missed the chance to acquire midfielder Alex Garcia. According to reliable sources, Chelsea is actively seeking to strengthen their attacking line this summer, but Nigerian forward Victor Osimhen is not in their plans. This news may come as a disappointment to some fans, but Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that Osimhen will not be joining the Blues. Meanwhile, the London club is expected to part ways with Romelu Lukaku and Armando Broja, with the proceeds from their sale set to be invested in a new high-profile signing. The need for a top-quality striker has been evident for some time, and it remains a mystery why Mauricio Pochettino, the former Chelsea manager, failed to address this issue during his tenure. One player who has been linked with a move to Chelsea is Lautaro Martinez, currently of Inter Milan. However, the Argentine's contract negotiations with his current club have hit a snag. Martinez is reportedly seeking a 3-year deal with a salary of $12 million in the first year, $14 million in the second, and $16 million in the third. Inter Milan, on the other hand, is only willing to offer a 3-year contract with an annual salary of $8.5 million. The 24-year-old Martinez is valued at $110 million, according to Transfermarkt, making him a significant investment for any club. Despite his relatively short stature, Martinez is known for his aerial ability, robust physique, and decent speed, making him an attractive prospect for Chelsea. The question now is, would Martinez be a good fit for Chelsea? We want to hear from you, Blues fans. Share your thoughts on the potential transfer in the comments below. In a summer of significant change at Stamford Bridge, one thing is certain. Chelsea is determined to bolster their attacking options. Whether Martinez will be the man to lead the line remains to be seen, But one thing is clear. The Blues are in the market for a top-class striker, and they're willing to spend big to get one.